Here's Jack. Here's Jack. Here's Jack. Here's Jack. Here's Jack.
Leave me alone. I gotta finish my blueberry Pop-Tart.
Blueberry?
Ah.
It's not frosted, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Oh, you
Too bad.
unfrosted people.
Yes.
I've heard about Eastern Bloc countries usually are unfrosted.
Are you eating
the rest of us Americans?
Are you eating it raw or baked?
Raw.
All right.
Raw and frosted, just like me.
I sent you. You ignored my calls. You ignored my text. I sent you.
It must be Wednesday.
an email.
Yes.
With two images attached, which we need when we bring AJ in.
Yes.
Since you insist on having a production meeting while we're on.
Well, that's because I know you'll be there.
How are you? How are you today, Jeff? Why are you home?
I am home because I have the most rarefied of things, vacation days.
What?
Yes. I'm staycationing.
So is the Author's Octagon?
Oh, no. I'm going for that.
Are you?
Ooh, oh, hell yeah.
Okay.
I don't miss that.
Me
that's
either.
That's the real stuff.
I'm there and I'm there early. I want to learn. I yearn and burn to learn.
Yes, I've heard you burn at the urinal, something like that. What? Very good. So this is the show.
Yes. Yes, Mr. Bob's Under the Bridge, an outreach, not outrage. That's outrage is here. Outrage is here. Outreach organization serving the homeless community in Milwaukee and surrounding communities. We need help this Saturday from 7:45 to 9:15 a.m. That's all it takes. Mm-hmm. Did you know, Bulldog, research suggests that helping others is one of the best things you can do for your health and happiness? And that's why I'm so healthy and happy, because I'm always helping you. Always help.
These help too.
It also suggests it strengthens your social networks. How's your social network?
Ailing.
I wonder why. Ailing, like
look at who I got here.
ALING or AILING?
The latter, not the former.
The latter. Get the ladder. Get the ladder out. Java House, where all the cool cats hang out. This morning I had a conversation with Dr. Kelly there. Yesterday I saw her and she had a shirt on that said spray and neuter or something like that. And
spray,
but yeah, maybe it was spay. But
I sure hope the spray is all kinds of trouble.
She had the beginning all covered up. I thought it said pray and neuter, and I thought that was an interesting thing. Since I'm a man of the cloth, 3 years in.
The evangelicals have even gotten involved with our pets.
Evangelicals. You just got to be I wonder if I should start my own thing. Universal Life Church is pretty good, I guess.
Well, we
don't have a Universal Life Church food festival, though, and you have a Jewish food festival coming up August 6th and 7th in Rotary Park in Mequon.
Absolutely. That's true.
Jamie's involved with that. I want you to find out if they're going to have pastrami there. Let me know. That's what I want to know.
All right. I'll see if I can get some kind of answer from them.
I would love to go there on Sunday and have a big pile of high pastrami sandwich, but I don't want to be having any of the food that's like.
It's going to be good. But Jews cook really well.
I know they do, but I want pastrami, damn it. That's what I want.
All right.
And what do you put pastrami on, dark rye or regular rye?
White.
You are.
Wonder.
Oh, my God. You are a wonder, too. That's you. Mel's Bakes for Busick coming up. Mel's Pig Roast is coming up. It's never too early to sign up for Mel's events. Damn it.
True.
So it's like the 25th anniversary of the Pig Roast. Can you believe it?
25. Wow.
Yeah. And you've broken your cloven hoof thing there a couple of times.
And
Your
so
mom's
close.
not very happy about that.
Well, no, she's not. Well, that's in the litany of things she's not happy with me about. That one's pretty low.
Litany.
Yes.
You were pretty low for litany, for God's sakes. All right. But you know what else?
Well, yeah.
This morning at Java House, I was talking to Julia. And I said,
Do that. No,
I said, what you got going on this dry hump day Wednesday? And she said they got they're working on a Barbie concoction. It's not out there yet.
Everybody wants a piece of the action.
And she said, don't put that out there until we know we have it. So of course I'm doing it.
So you put it out there. Okay,
right.
Excellent, Jack. Yeah.
Well, but if you go in for a Barbie concoction, they don't have it yet. They do have new coconut macadamia nut latte, hot or cold.
I bet that's
They
good.
have new coconut macadamia nut flavoring, and they also have coconut macadamia nut mocha. You can have either one, hot or cold.
Ooh, I like that.
That's a lot of nuts.
That sounds good. Yeah. Sounds very tropical. A little Hawaiian action there.
And this one you'll like too, being a boba fiend that you are, boba fiend.
Yes.
Bobo is fool in Spanish. You know.
Oh yes. So I'd be
Tú eres un bobo.
So I'm a boba.
Bobo quiere boba.
Real good. The consulate from Spain has spoken.
Sí, claro. They have a new strawberry matcha boba drink. You get the matcha, you get the health
Very
benefits
healthy,
of the matcha.
healthy. Yeah.
And then sweet as hell. And you need a little health stuff to counteract the oncoming gluttony of the Ozaki County Fair that will run over everybody's diet like a steamroller. But to balance that, you can go to have you been to Whitty's yet?
I've never once. I've been there once.
Once.
It'll make you violent.
Are you?
What am I going to do there?
You remind me of Fazzini and Princess Bride. Have I gone mad, or did the word "think" escape your lips? They have the best. There are a lot of good vegetable stands, I'm sure, out there. But Whitty's is just. We've had Scott Whitty on the show. They help very helpful people out there. We've gotten 2 rounds of sweet corn out there already. It is nice. Unbelievable. That is good. And then if you have questions, like I was there the other day, and I like cucumbers, and I had a cucumber in my thing, and I saw Susie Atkinson, who is Susie Whitty Atkinson, and I said, Susie, what's the difference between? I always wanted to know what they have pickles, but the pickles. I mean, they have pickled pickles, but they have pickles that look like small cucumbers. No. Like kind of before they're pickled pickles. Yeah. And they have them small, medium, and large. I said, what's the difference? And she said, well, there's not really much difference in taste. It's the amount of skin. A cucumber has a thicker skin.
I think we covered this yesterday, didn't we? I remember we got dirty.
Yeah.
Really dirty, really quick.
And beets are just fabulous there. They're wonderful there. And they just have
the drought conditions have not affected their corn crop. That's good to hear because it's been so dry. It's been so dry.
It is. It has been, but God damn, they have good corn. It's just so good.
They're probably using something like like Oppenheimer type stuff.
There you go. Yeah.
Radiated corn.
but I'm bringing up Whitty's because they were also very helpful. If you have questions, you can ask them, and they will take care of it for you. Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah. Russ Meyer wants to meet you up at Benji's for some pastrami, by the way.
I want to meet Russ at the Jewish Food Festival if they have pastrami.
All right, there we go. But Benji's Deli does a good job out there. They stack it high.
Is that the one at Brownport?
Yeah.
Really?
It's good.
Yeah, good. Is it as good
forever? My God, that's one of the last you called it Brownport. It's not even called that anymore. It's River Point or something. Yeah. But they are a Brownport holdover. I mean, that was the last, I would say.
But the people who are doing the Jewish Wonder thing in Cedarburg.
Sure.
Right next to the Cedarburg Cedarburg History Museum.
You're just mangling everything today.
They have you said they have a great sounding deli at the main thing where they are in Mequon.
Yes, we've brought up that website before, and it sounds and looks good. Absolutely.
Yeah,
Maybe on my days off here, I'll stop.
Right.
Oh, I'm going to leave the house more than once, I think.
I doubt it. Today is National Ice Cream Sandwich Day.
Oh, yummy!
So it's a good one.
I dig them. I like them.
I dig them too. Excellent. Yeah. And Saturday, the 5th, is National Mustard Day. And since we ain't going to be on Saturday,
true.
I sent you those images. I don't know if you can bring those up, but I'm going to bring AJ on for National Mustard Day because there's a big announcement for National Mustard Day.
Okay.
That even Ketchup Boy will want to hear. So,
Ketchup Boy.
Yeah.
You can feel like a superhero. Don't worry, fear not, fret not. Ketchup Boy is in the house.
Fret not. Fret not. You can't, but don't you be messing with the letters AG. You can call him KB, but they aren't going to replace AJ. Anthony's a pretty big name in that family.
Absolutely.
So there
we go.
So are you going to go to the fair? Are you a fair goer? Are you a fair weather fair goer?
I'm a fair weather fair goer, if anything. But with my days off here, I could just sort of saunter over at midday and just kind of walk in. I'm excited. Yeah, I can do that.
That's two things.
I told you I might leave the house more than once, which is really big.
Two things you said you're going to do.
I called my doctor. They said it was okay.
There's 3 things. You're doing the Author's Octagon.
Well, that's a given. Yeah.
You're doing. And do you want to make a pitch for that? Are you still accepting applications for people to join?
Oh, no. We've completely cut. No, I'm kidding. Of course, anytime. Yes, it is the Cedarburg Author Circle. Maybe I'll try to make the table circular tonight so Jack will shut the hell up about the Octagon. And it is in our community room at the Cedarburg Public Library. If you are a writer interested in writing, if you're writing curious, come on in. It is a kind and gentle writers group. We will not take you apart yet. It's on the docket. Eventually we will take you apart. But for right now, we're just trying to build people up and get them writing. That's the important part. I mean, if you're somebody who's always wanted to write and you think, well, what's the point and why should I do it? And why the hell is Jack drinking? Laundry detergent? We'll talk about that in a bit. But your insides are clean. Come on down. 6:00 is when we start, and we'll go to 7:30 or until the cows come home, whatever happens first.
No, you're done by 7:30, 1:45 at the latest, because you get kicked out.
Well, we do get kicked out, but if you
I don't want people to think they get stuck there all night if they don't want to.
No, you can. Well, you can depart at any time. Of course.
True.
But yeah, we have a couple of published authors in the house, and they've got some. So obviously, they've already done it. So it's a writers group with experience.
And new people have joined since the opening bell. Yeah. Like Lois is one. Andy Fish was there last time. So a lot of interesting cats and kittens.
Yes, absolutely.
Hanging out there in there. And
I can give you a preview of tonight. I'm going to ask people to a soft landing, kind of gently commit to a project if they can. That's big.
Either you don't gently commit to either you're in or you're out. It's a hard R or not.
Hard R. No. You know me. I'm Cinemax at 2 a.m. I'm not 42nd Street at 4 a.m. No trench coats.
Hard R. Commit. No. You're in.
But I think picking a project is such a big step. I mean, just saying this is what I'm doing, and I have commitment issues. Just ask my ex-wife; she'll tell you the same. Something we'll talk about tonight. One of many things. Also going to show a video by author Brandon Sanderson, who's a fantasy author who cranks out ridiculously large books.
Are they any good?
Freakish rapidity. Yeah, they
You're
are.
a fantasy guy?
Well, I'm a dream weaver, baby. Yeah. I do like on occasion.
All right, and there's an added bonus. AJ is not attending tonight, so you don't have to put up with this.
He's one of our published authors. Damn it!
Well, he's one of the tough graders too. It's a good thing. He's kind of intimidating, his presence, and he acts like a moral compass when he's on the show. However, during the author's rectangular octagon, he's been known to drop an F-bomb or two in the middle of his speeches.
I missed all of this.
You got to pay attention.
I must have been in the loo when this was going down.
In the loo.
Yes. Well, let's talk about that foul mouth boss. Let's bring him in, shall we? We're in his block. So this is not just a morning show. This is a morning show with a sportscaster. And why don't
sportscaster?
Yes.
Does that mean you cast?
Flycaster, yes.
Stratocaster?
Big time AJ Bocchini in the house. Good morning.
What's up, boys? How are you doing?
How are you? Hey, it's a new angle today. I like that. A little different.
A little different angle today.
I'd like to call it the Batman villain angle. You're kind of the Joker.
And instead of Ketchup Boy, we're going to have to start calling you Vacation Boy. You keep taking days off in the middle of the week. What the hell?
Jack.
And this is big time sports season too, and you're gone just like that. What is going on?
Jack.
Ah!
Tame him.
Answer me.
Tame him.
I'm getting paid, Jack.
Do you say you're getting laid? No, getting paid. Where were you?
He's got us there.
Your fans demand to know, where were you?
I was at Pleasant Prairie Rex yesterday morning.
Very nice.
Speaking to 48 kids. So
48 kids?
So close to 50.
Yeah. Last week was 84, Jack. So
there we go.
Okay.
Well, we need to see receipts. So if you could send us for lunch.
Did you have the same driver?
Phil. Yeah.
Phil? Phil does a good job for you.
Yeah, he does.
Cool. So you straightened out 48 troubled youths yesterday and set them on the street?
Yes, sir.
Excellent. All right. We're gonna let you talk sports, but first we got to talk about mustard.
Okay.
It's National Mustard Day on Saturday, and I know you love mustard.
I do.
All right. So, in honor of National Mustard Day, Bulldog, Skittles are having mustard flavored Skittles.
They've crawled in bed with the French's company.
Why they gotta ruin it?
Look at that! What a
Look
dream
at
come true.
Why they gotta ruin a good thing?
I'm not sure. Are they ruining Skittles or are they ruining mustard or both?
They're both.
Skittles for sure.
Well, listen, French's is one. Every year they come out with something. In 2019, the brand surprised fans with mustard ice cream. In 2020, they followed that up with mustard beer.
No, that's something I could do.
Okay. In 2021, it was Suns Out, Buns Out with mustard buns.
Okay.
Baby.
Well, wait. And last year,
mustard buns is good because that you no mess. I like.
Yeah, no mess, no fuss, no muss.
Right, exactly.
Just mustard. Last year they introduced mustard donuts.
Yeah.
No.
Mustard doesn't travel well. There's only a few things you can do with it, and then you're done.
It doesn't age well either.
No.
For National Mustard Day, they're teaming up with Skittles for the first ever French's mustard-flavored Skittles candies, and they're giving them away online via sweepstakes and at in-person pop-up events. So, my question to you, AJ, as the condiment king that you are,
yes,
if you were at your next speaking engagement and there were 48 kids there, and there was also a representative from Skittles there offering you mustard Skittles for free, would you try a mustard Skittle?
Respectfully, hell no.
Oh! our moral compass is going off again.
Well, at least he was respectful about it.
Yes. A respectful hell no. AJ, I'm shocked.
No.
Stunned. Floored.
If
Flummoxed.
there was cash involved, maybe.
Ah!
So much for the moral compass.
Ah!
Payola. I smell payola.
Cussing and payola.
And accepting
Bribing.
bribes from the French's company.
Right.
If this story gets out, you're finished in this town, buddy boy.
No, we're good. We're good. We're good.
See, and he just said the magic word, the magic F word, finish, which is your book. Brings
Hey,
it full
there it
circle.
is.
There you go.
Probably a different connotation, but that's okay.
We come closer.
Yeah. Hey,
All right, now if you can overcome mustard Skittles, you can do your sports there, dude. Oh, sorry, Bulldog. Where were you
Cool.
gonna?
oh no, that was exactly where I was going. You go right ahead.
Cool. So we got a big day in sports today. I'm gonna start a little different today. I'm gonna start with the shocker in the World Cup this morning. Brazil is out.
Oh, that is big.
They tie with Jamaica and they're out.
They got one of the best players in the world, Marta.
Yeah. Probably arguably the best player in the world.
Yeah, but they're out. Oh, shoot. Okay.
Yeah. Shoot, I feel so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're out. So
Okay.
Jamaica is still in.
That is a shock.
South Africa is still in.
Is that are they good, AJ? Or is that an upset? You don't know?
Jamaica or South Africa?
South Africa.
South Africa, that's an upset.
Okay.
They knocked out I gotta look it up, but they knocked out somebody good.
Okay. You keep talking. I'll look it up while you do that.
So yeah. Brewers got a big win yesterday and a surprise. I'm not gonna say it's a big deal, but I'm gonna say it's a bigger deal for the Brewers. They got another left-hander in the bullpen. Somebody to help out Hobie Milner. Andrew Chafin from the Diamondbacks. And at least on the positive, Jack, the Brewers didn't give up 20 last night like the Reds did.
They gave up 20?
Yes, sir.
Well, what was the final? 20-0? What was it?
20-5.
Wow. And the Reds, according to Bleacher Report, are one of the 8 teams who really blew it at the deadline.
They didn't get anybody except for Sam Mull, which was a left-hander.
Yep, you're right. They blasted a lot of people, but the Reds are right there with them getting blasted. So the Reds lost, Brewers won, so the Brewers are half game out. Is that right?
Yes, sir, and they're in the second wild card spot right now.
Oh, God. Well, that's going to be changing all the time. So I turned off. I was disgusted in the second inning already when they had the bases loaded. He walked the bases loaded and then gave up a single that the Brewers got. They got 2 runs on. Nationals got 2 runs on it. The Brewers had a heads-up play and got the guy out at first, which is cool. But I thought, this is going to be a terrible game. It was 3-1. What happened after that?
Well, Sal
saved him?
Sal threw a guy out at home.
Again?
To end the inning.
My God.
And it flipped the whole game.
What inning was that? The same inning we're talking about?
Same inning.
Wow. Okay. Did he have any hits?
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, no, he had 2 walks.
He had 2 walks. What did the Brewers do before Sal, for God's sakes?
I don't know.
What do you think, AJ? Do you think they'll bring up this Churio dude?
In September, yes.
If he's the number 1 prospect, why did they bring up Sal and not Jackson Churio? I don't understand.
Sal was in AAA. Chiro was in AA.
Okay.
Chiro is only 19 years old.
Okay, so Sal's come farther through the minor league system.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, that makes sense. That answers that. Thanks. Do you think there were any teams who were big winners from the trade deadline deals?
Yes, and I'm not being biased here. I think the Angels were big winners.
Angels? Why?
To get those 2 outfielders from the Rockies. they're all to put around Otani. I think if you look, the big losers were the Mets. They got nothing left now. They got rid of Verlander and Scherzer. Although I would pay to mark this down. Verlander, Scherzer, Houston plays Texas 6 more times. You'll probably see Verlander pitch against Scherzer at one point or another this season. So it'd be fun.
That would be fun. Do you think Scherzer and Verlander still have anything left in their respective tanks of their careers?
I think Verlander does. I don't know if Scherzer does.
Verlander's 40, and I think Scherzer's 39.
Verlander's a Hall of Famer in my book. They both might be Hall of Famers.
Okay. They've certainly been dominant pitchers of their generations. I would think that they would be, especially earlier in their career. It's hard to believe that they've been around that long. What
them and Miguel Cabrera.
So you think the Angels scored the best?
Yeah, I think the biggest loser in the trade deadline was Eduardo Rodriguez. Not to single anybody out individually, but he nixed the deal to the Dodgers that would have got him out of Detroit. Which I think I don't understand that.
Yeah, did you hear why?
He wanted to be on the East Coast, I think. That's what I heard.
Yeah, his family's on the East Coast. But, when you're as rich as those players are, I mean, sure, you're traded, but it's only who knows how long it'll last out there.
2 months or so.
Yeah, and moving a family anywhere with the money that those guys are making is not a big issue.
Right, exactly.
So I don't get it.
I was kind of shocked by that, to be honest with you.
That is surprising. You don't hear that much anymore.
Yeah. Especially when it's only it's not a full. And if you look at his contract, it's not a full no-trade clause. It's only 10 teams. So.
Okay. Well, according to Bleacher Report, 8 teams that blew it at the deadline. They are Boston Red Sox.
Yep.
Because they're close and they didn't do anything. Cincinnati Reds. Because they didn't do anything. Cleveland Guardians.
They didn't do anything at all. They can't hit. They got
of all the teams that blew it at the deadline, the Guardians take the WTF cake. The initial trade of Ahmed Rosario for Noah Syndergaard was nothing short of baffling. Yes, it opened a everyday job for Gabriel Arras, and Rosario was almost certainly to walk for nothing at the end of the season. But trading him for a pitcher with a 7.16 ERA and a $13 million salary, who spent the last 7 weeks on the IL, makes no sense. Next, they sent Aaron Savale and his 2.34 ERA to the Rays in exchange for an injured prospect who wasn't even having a good season at AAA, Kyle Manzardo. Let's see. Why in the world is a team 1 game back for a division crown trading away its top-performing pitcher with 2 additional years of control for a prospect? The Guardians continued their inexplicable selling approach right before the deadline, shipping Josh Bell to Miami for Gene Segura, whom we knew, who was immediately waived at a cost of roughly $13 million, and another injured prospect, Khalil Watson. Yes, it saves them from paying Bell's $16.5 player option for next season, but unless they got cash from Miami in the deal, they're barely saving any money after factoring in the buyout of Segura.
Jeez, I haven't heard the name Gene Segura in a long time.
Yeah.
He
did well for Philadelphia.
Huh? He did. What I really feel bad. You know what I really feel bad for? And it's probably
me because I'm stuck with Bulldog every day.
No, it's probably someone that's really confused this morning.
Bulldog.
Mel. He's probably like, "What are we doing?" For those who don't know, Mel is a big Cleveland fan. So
Mel and my I have a friend, Lon, who's also from Cleveland and just lives and dies, but mostly dies with teams.
Mostly dies.
So bad. Yeah. Okay, what else besides baseball and the trade deadline you got? And besides the shocker, Brazil's out of the World Cup, AJ reported, Bulldog.
That's intense, man. That's kind of their bread and butter, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It is. Soccer is kind
of a religion, isn't it? Out there.
Soccer is king and queen down there.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
But a real religion, as opposed to the fake religions going around,
Yes.
people and sucking their money out of them. Okay.
Soccer is a sport down there that you go by one name down there. It's kind of like LeBron up here. You go by one name if you're really good.
Yeah.
Marta.
Yeah.
So what do we attribute this early departure to? Not scoring goals, I know. Okay.
Yeah, well, to be honest with you, I think women's soccer is very even right now. I think it's, it used to be the Brazils, the USA's, and a couple other countries.
Yeah.
I think it's a lot more even than it used to be.
Huh. Okay. Who's reigning the roost right now on the standings and the ratings?
Well, the USA won the last one.
Okay.
They won the last couple, but I watch out for Netherlands. They're really good. They tied with the USA earlier in the tournament.
Okay.
But there's a few other shockers out there. I gotta say this though. Okay, I get it. It's in Australia, New Zealand. But why in the world are we putting the USA on at 4 and 2 a.m. in the morning?
Well, you know how the Earth is shaped, right?
I get it. I get the time. Don't get me wrong. My friend lived in Australia for a couple of years.
So he called you at 2 and 4 in the morning. AJ, you up?
I get the time difference. I do, but like, the first game was at like 1 in the afternoon, and now this game's at the first game was at 8 o'clock at night, and then now this game's at their last two games will be at 2 and 4.
This one is going to be. They're playing Sweden, who was ranked number 1 in their thing
in Sweden,
and they are playing in Australia versus Sweden Sunday, August 6th at 3 a.m. our time.
Is it 3 a.m.?
Well, it's 4. I think, are these times Eastern or?
No, I think it's 5 a.m. Eastern, which is
4 a.m. Well, you're up at 4 a.m. What do you care?
I'm not. There's a difference between up and alert.
We're not even sure you're that yet.
Right. What time do you get alert? For God's sakes, we miss it every morning. You get alert before you go to the ballpark to for some brownie possible.
Yes. By the way, I'm going to the game tonight just for fun.
Hey, all right.
Yeah,
just
all
for
right.
fun, not even on the payroll.
No. Thursday and Monday I'm on the payroll.
Okay. All right.
So you're skipping the author's circle just for fun.
Aha! Caught.
Sorry.
You told me you were working.
No, I thought it was working. I thought it was working. But yeah.
The prosecution.
Yeah, I am.
The prosecution has you in a trap. I would say at this point, plead no contest.
AJ just goes, "Yeah, I am." So,
well,
I love it.
Well, my goal is by next author circle, which will be in September.
Yes.
To get a device that will have Dragon Speak on it.
Oh, nice, cool, excellent. What does that entail? Do you just need a iPad with that, or I mean,
I have an iPad, but the thing is, the Dragon Speak that I would buy, costs $15 a month.
Oh, sure, okay.
So I don't want to do that. So I want to actually buy it. I wanted to buy a device with Dragon Speak already on it.
Oh, very cool. Okay, and that exists out there, eh?
Yeah, it does.
Okay.
By the way, don't forget, guys, we have a special guest tomorrow.
Oh, that's right.
I've heard.
We do.
I better put on a nice shirt.
And you got to get a link out tonight, Bulldog. This is the one.
I can do that.
The Job Shadow. Who's coming tomorrow? Job Shadow, some criminal that's getting out on parole.
No.
Work release program.
No.
Humor law.
So I'll explain it for those who.
Please. Yeah, we're not doing a very good job. You do it.
Well, my old aide from school, from high school.
Yeah.
Her grandson runs a radio station at school, and I believe he goes to UW, not UW, U of M.
Okay.
Minnesota.
So he's an actual broadcaster already.
Yes.
Oh, I'm already threatened by him then. I find I won't get along with this guy at all.
His invitation is officially revoked, as Schultz would say.
No, he's a good kid. He works for Northwestern Mutual.
And he's a banker?
Financial planner.
Oh, jeez.
but yeah, he's a good.
Well, then I have a bunch of questions for him. They're all personal though. They have nothing to do with the show.
yeah, I'm excited for him. I can't wait.
He is.
By the way,
does he know what he's getting into? Have you explained to him what this is about?
Yeah. I can't wait either.
Next, sharpening his knives. I'm over here planning a bunch of questions that have to do with my portfolio, which I don't have.
By the way, I haven't seen him since he was like 5.
Okay. Okay. Are we going to
shaving?
And he's going to be on camera with us tomorrow.
Yes, he's going to be shadowing.
Okay, that means shadowing means he could be on, but he can't talk, right?
Yeah, right, exactly.
Okay, all right. We're going to dig up a bunch of Northwest Mutual dirt and
give the lad a microphone. Come on, let's open the floodgates.
We can open the floodgates. I don't care.
All right. So he's going to jump on right at 8:00 when we go live, eh?
Yeah, I think so. Yes.
Fantastic. All right. We'll consider him our intern, and we will abuse him appropriately.
Awesome.
Let's show what broadcast is really all about, Jack.
Tomorrow I may be late and I have to leave early. That's what it's all about. That's like the best guest you could ever have at a party. They come late, they bring something, yes. And they leave early. That's just fantastic.
They bring bad German.
They bring raspberry cream pie. AJ, have you ever heard of raspberry cream pie before?
No, that sounds disgusting.
What? Disgusting?
Excuse me.
It sounds fantastic. What do you got against raspberries and cream?
Are you a raspberry fan?
Blue raspberry slushies, yes.
Oh, you stick with the health food.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So you like it in their natural form.
Do you have a specific convenience store that you enjoy the brand of blue raspberry slushies?
Turning your insides into I don't know what.
Yes.
Yes, it's called my stand. Yes.
Oh, you have. Oh, this time it's personal.
Blue raspberry or cherry.
Very good. All right. So I bet there's a single raspberry anywhere near that blue raspberry, actual raspberry, but that's okay. That works out all right.
No, it's actually good. I mean,
awesome.
It's good.
Well, that is a report. Tomorrow you're back, and you will bring us an intern that we can eviscerate. Looking forward to that.
Yep.
and
I'll have a haircut tomorrow too, because I'm getting a haircut today.
Again?
Oh!
Well, I'm getting a beard. I shouldn't say getting a haircut. Getting a beard trim.
Okay. All right.
Wait a minute. Well, let's see you.
What do you got going on there? We're inspecting.
A beard trim.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
This will be good. You're going to be coiffed tomorrow.
We're going to look forward to this.
Yeah.
Groomed. You're going to be well groomed.
By the way, boys, Brewer game is at noon today.
Don't miss it.
For those who don't.
All right.
For those who care.
So, AG, you're taking more vacation days and you're picking up your grooming habits. Something's going on with you. You're getting ready for the big time, I think.
What's her name?
What's her name? There isn't one at this point.
All right, well, we'll work on that too. We're gonna we have the county fair is on. We have a line on a lot of really lovely ladies.
Carney whores.
Yes. We'll work on it for you.
All right, boys.
Take care, sir. We will see you tomorrow.
Good to see you, AJ.
AJ McKinney, the sports and everything else.
One last question. Are you overall happy with the Brewers' performance at the trade deadline, leading up to the trade deadline? Just say yes or no. Yes. All right. Okay. All right.
That rousing applause. All right.
All right. Okay. All right. That's good. That gives me hope. AJ knows this. AJ knows this stuff. All right, AJ.
Yeah. All right, boys.
See you later.
AJ McKinney with sports and life here on
the moral compass of the show is back.
Yes,
we didn't slide off the rails. We
what a mess!
Twisted wildly off. I think it was Terry. I think it was TFS Terry Sweet.
My God,
let us off.
I mean, I was waiting for Reverend Pat Robertson to show up, and he's dead. I mean, we needed something yesterday.
Me? Oh, I'm a man of the cloth.
Without the cloth, in need of a cloth. Well, we have coming up here.
I do. I have a bunch of questions for her.
Okay, well, let's get her in here as fast as possible. Our own beauty pageant Victor. Or Victoria.
Yes.
Victoria. Patty Galoon Henson. Good morning. Hello. How are you? Welcome.
Hi, guys. How are you?
I was watching you in the green room because I'm like that, and you were dressed in black, and now you're not.
I'm cold, so
you had a schmata.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
a schmata.
Yeah. So now I'm.
What's schmata with you?
I'm cold. That's what schmata.
How can you be cold? It's blazingly hot out.
You look dazzling, Patty, today.
Well, thank you. Why am I cold? Because it's cold in my office.
Okay. All right.
So, I freeze all the time, which I guess during the summer is good, but in the winter not so hot.
No, we wouldn't. Well, all right.
I don't think, Patty, we aren't frozen. We think you're hot. We don't think you're frozen.
Julie, I think your hotness should deflect the coldness.
Yes. You make us melt.
I've been called a lot of things in my life. Hot was never one.
Oh, bullshit. Don't give me that. No. Yeah, right.
You had
hey, hot mama, come on over here. Yeah, I can hear her. You just go strutting down the street, down in the mean streets of the bird.
Yes.
I will say you were talking yesterday about with Terry about the ladies at the fair, state fair.
Yes,
not only ladies, the men too.
Yeah, well, I picked up some of my best boyfriends at Summerfest.
Oh, all right, yeah, see.
Oh my.
One in particular, this was before they had the amphitheater and we all sat on the ground and stuff.
Yeah.
And one of them I dated for quite a while. He was a nice guy. Anyway, if I would have married him, my name would have been Patty Picorni.
Oh, I like that. It's melodic. It rolls off the tongue with a trill. I like that. Patty, will you be attending stopping in at the Ozark County Fair this week?
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
What do you do when you go to the fair? What are your must stops?
Monticello. We go to the Monticello tent.
They have something in the competition. We talked about that yesterday.
Yeah, I heard you talk about that yesterday. We get, they use the Monticello Snowmobile Club uses part of our property for their snowmobiles during the winter. And because
Monticello, of that, the town in the middle of the state, basically up near Westfield?
No, the Monticello Snowmobile Club.
Okay.
Yeah, they use part of our property for their when they're in the wintertime, their snowmobile trail is
nice.
On part of our property. And so they
get a little something from them,
a gift certificate for dinner. So
that's nice. All right.
You go and get a burger.
I don't think you're saying it right though. I think you gotta say it's a Monticello.
It's an Italian snowmobile club. Yes.
Yes. AJ would have set you straight. I gotta find out what they're in, but they are. They're in that Taste of the Fair thing. I know they're entered now. I gotta find those from yesterday. Okay. Well, Patty,
Tilt-A-Whirl. Do you hop on the Ferris wheel, Tilt-A-Whirl, Buzzwheel rocket, the spinny things, all that?
Yeah. Do you do?
I don't do the rides.
No.
Michael likes to go through all the stinky tents.
Oh, me too. Yeah, absolutely. You gotta. Well, as a story I often tell that when I was married, we went to the fair, and I really wasn't much of a fair goer until I was married, and we were looking at the cows, seeing all the blue ribbons everywhere.
Now you're an unfair goer.
Exactly, and seeing all the blue ribbons, and I said to my wife, I said, "Oh, how nice! These cows must be proud because they're blue ribbon winners. How wonderful for them! They can go through life." And she leaned in and said, "They're going to be eaten." What? So this is horrible. You don't want to win, then you want to lose. the Apes or something, or some kind of horrible science fiction dystopian novel where
you never saw Red Charlotte's Web.
Not till later in life, not till after the fair. then I did. And so, I mean, how tragic. But I guess it's nice for those who are into that sort of thing. And I suppose
tragic.
One of the cheeseburgers I probably had in the last year may have been made out of one of the Blue Ribbon winners, so that's fine. I don't know. I mean,
especially if you bought it at the Pig.
Oh, really? Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Number one fan Jackie Decker says steak sandwiches. I didn't know they were selling steak sandwiches.
Yes, that's what ribeye steak. That's what it is. Thanks, Jackie.
There we go.
Hope you're feeling better today, Jackie.
I think hopefully she's on the right track.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool.
Well, Patty, you said yesterday you jumped in with peanut butter pie from Costco.
Oh my God. I cannot believe you guys haven't had that yet.
Is it frozen or what is it? Is
how
it fresh?
How do we do this? And what, I'm not a card carrier, so I have to run in, grab one.
God. I'll go get one for you guys.
God bless you.
Oh my God. The pie is huge. It's 5 freaking pounds.
But where is it in the store, Patty?
Where the fruit room is, where it's real cold and then the tree is there. Yeah, it's usually in one of the bunkers at the other end of
bunker, like it's war.
Refrigerator bunkers.
Is it chocolate cream too, Patty? Is it?
It's there is a little bit of chocolate in it, but it's peanut butter cream, and oh my God, is it good?
I want it now.
Oh,
coffee is lonely.
Honest to God, to answer your question, yes, I would sit down and eat that whole freaking pie.
Well, it's 5 pounds.
Find me on the floor, rolling around, going, but enjoying it.
Next week's show, I want to see this.
I found this online as you're speaking. The Costco peanut butter pie comes with a buttery graham cracker crust, fluffy peanut butter filling, and a creamy chocolate mousse.
Stand back.
I've never heard of it.
That sounds erotic.
Well, it's pretty new. It's new.
Okay.
And Margot is a peanut butter ice cream fanatic. Like she loves peanut butter, and I love peanut butter, but not with my ice cream typically. But she is all over it. She gets peanut butter in her blizzards. She gets peanut butter on her sundaes.
I'm Team Margot on that one. Yeah, totally.
This will blow you guys right out of the water. It is unbelievably good.
Well, I'm due for a good blowing out of the water.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Thank you for continuing that sentence. Yeah.
Yes.
But
it is fair week.
It is awesome. It is awesome, and like I said, it's huge. It's just. God, it's like ginormous and
huge and ginormous are my 2 favorite values when it comes to bakery. Those are my 2 favorite metric measurements. Ginormous.
They just came out with it maybe 6 months ago, and my niece told me about it, and I was like, that sounds pretty good. So when
I got divorced, I also got divorced from Costco because she was the card holder. So
that's tragic.
Painful. I still smart.
Another new thing, Patty, have you heard of their wildberry pie? Margot said she heard of it. I've never seen it there, though.
No, I haven't seen the wild. They roll stuff out in different, parts of the country, I think.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
As test market, and if it goes well, then I think it comes all over the place. But
they know Wisconsin well if they're testing their 5-pound peanut butter pie here. They know us. They know they know what makes us tick. Beer pie.
The best time to go to Costco is Saturday morning when they got all the samples.
Yeah, it's mobbed. I mean, my God, on a Saturday, holy cow! I mean, I
get a little pushy too. Let me tell you,
it's ugly. No, I've seen that where, would you like a bit of bratwurst? Hey, get elbows in the chops.
Yeah, you see people hovering around. They can't get the stuff out fast enough. It's like, holy shit.
I know. And
Patty,
it's the little ladies that really get the meat.
They're the ones. No, the most dangerous of the bunch. Yeah.
Yikes. Patty, were you a Barbie girl?
In a Barbie?
I had the coolest Barbie convertible car. It was pink, and it was a big one. I mean, it wasn't, it wasn't like a Hot Wheels. It was a big one. And and when my sister had her kids, she asked, can I borrow it for the kids because they want to play with it? One of the kids actually got in the Barbie car.
That's a big one.
And then couldn't get out. So they had to, the jaws of life came in.
Have to search for your movies from this Barbie card.
I said, I can get you out of there, you little shit. So Patty, do you have any jewel? I mean, everything is Barbie. Yeah.
Oppenheimer. I had Oppenheimer toys.
Did you? Yeah, I bet you did. A little chemistry set.
Look at my plastic mushroom cloud.
Do you have people asking you for Barbie kind of jewelry or accessories that would look like Barbie? Make them look like Barbie? Is there such a thing?
Well, pink. And last summer, I think I even talked about this on the show, that the Barbie core pink color was just like going nuts. Oh. And that was even before the film came out. Sure. So now, of course, it's just all over the place. So really, basically, it's just anything pink. Sure, you can. My cousin was telling me, who lives in North Carolina, Charlotte, North Carolina, that a bunch of moms all dressed up and as Barbie, all in pink with her makeup and jewelry and stuff, and then all her daughters dressed up as Barbie.
Oh yeah.
And they all went en masse to the Barbie movie. So
no, it's like this weird pink version of the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Like when I went to Oppenheimer 2 weeks ago, the Barbettes, it was pink. Yeah, I walked into that Zaffiro's just to get a beer because I didn't want to face the end of the world without being knackered, and the bar was pink. It was just like it's like a teeming pink anthill. It was crazy, and it was really funny too. Actually, they were over the top. It was awesome. It was very cool.
So, Barbie over the most recent years, has been getting a lot of negative stuff. Didn't people about like saying unrealistic stuff and anti what? But that's gone now. I mean, has the Barbie flood just overwhelmed that sentiment, or have they changed something about Barbie? Or
I think what they've done in the movie, and I will see it hopefully on my time off here. I think I'm gonna take my mother, which is kind of perfect. Every son in the sound of my voice should take their mom to the Barbie movie. But come on, Jack, get on board. I believe that because the movie is somewhat satirical, they have actually kind of bridged that gap so that they've made Barbie both what it used to be and what it can be. So it's more of an empowerment type of thing. Okay. And that's a wonderful thing. And that's why the movie is making a lot of dough.
As far as I'm concerned, let's just stop making everything political or let Barbie just be Barbie, for God's sake.
And I think they are. I think they did in this movie. It's very subtle, so they don't like ram it down your throat per se. And so I think
let peanut butter pie be peanut butter pie. For God's sake.
Nothing political about that whatsoever.
It's like Michael always tells me. Sometimes a cigar is just a cigar.
It smells like
whatever
a duck.
That means. I don't know.
It smells like a duck. It's a duck. The funniest thing in the trailer is awesome because even as a kid, and I was playing with my man dolls, Star Wars toys, but I was always amused that Barbie's foot was always ready for heels, so her foot was frozen in constant tiptoe. And in the trailer, it's a riot because when Barbie kind of transfers to our real world, I guess her foot goes like that. And it's shocking. It's shocking to her. She's like, and all of her little Barbie friends are like, "What happened to your feet?" And so it's I think it's very tongue in cheek, this movie, and probably the right movie for our times, as the box office tally dictates.
You said the same thing about Oppenheimer. That
it's true. That's what those two movies share in common, is that they're really.
What is that one about?
Well, J. Robert Oppenheimer, the developer of the atomic bomb, so at the tail end of World War II, obviously they were in a rush to beat the Nazis to the A-bomb, and so they goes off to the desert, builds a city, Los Alamos, and but unfortunately, and it's really a biography. It's a character study of this guy, and how do you live with the fact that you thought you were doing something extremely patriotic,
right? And
then later on, you have to live with the idea that what I did could completely wipe out the globe. And in fact, when they were doing their initial test, there was like a 0.1% chance that the Earth's atmosphere could have actually caught fire and ended the world at the first test. They weren't sure. They didn't know.
Wow.
And sometimes you got to roll the dice.
That's exactly what they did. I mean, it's crazy, and it's like, and the funny thing, because Matt Damon, who's wonderful in this movie, he's one of the generals, and he says, so there's a good chance this could, right before they're about 18 seconds from pushing the button, he's like, well, so I'd prefer a 0.
Let me get this straight.
yeah, that's exactly right.
Run this past me one more time.
One of those office,
just so as I know, just so as I can explain it in the next world.
Oppenheimer has the great, he kind of wiggles his eyebrows and goes, maybe. We just don't know. So, yeah, it's one hell of a movie. It's a 3-hour film, and those can go either way, where you're bored out of your gourd, or totally riveted. That's the fastest 3 hours of my life. It just it's a really very well done movie. You can see it at the Marcus Ultra Screen in Mequon. Do so, because bigger is better in this case. It's amazing.
I'll see if Mr. Michael would like to take me on a movie date.
Well, I don't know if go to Barbie instead. It's not a date movie, because you'll come out of that movie and you both maybe will need either a stiff drink or call your spiritual leader.
Go to Barbie right after. Go to Oppenheimer first, then go to Barbie right after.
That's what people are doing. As a kind of a palate cleanser. Yes. I recommend that.
This, as I am a worrier about everything in the world, is this a movie I should see? No. Okay.
Yes.
No.
Okay. I'm not.
It's already over. They pushed the button. You know what happened.
Yeah. We live to tell about it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it brings up. I mean, I shouldn't say that, actually. I mean, as a piece of history and just as a biography, it's unparalleled. It's one of the best biographical movies I've ever seen. It's incredibly done. So yeah, maybe. I don't know. And I think, having lived through the 80s and the Cold War, I think you probably have already dealt with most of the issues that this movie brings up. So, just hope nobody sneezes at NORAD. Or maybe they're ordering food for the day, like breakfast. Here comes breakfast, lunch. No, God, what are you doing?
Yeah.
So these things happen.
You said you wanted Chinese. You say bomb the Chinese.
I wanted a bomber sandwich and a Chinese. Oh my goodness! You gotta be careful. It's like if our host walked off the plane and we were going to meet him at the airport. We both yell, "Hi, Jack!" You have to be careful at certain places in this world.
Where are you? Know your audience. Come on.
There we go. So,
well,
anyway.
I do have pink jewelry, like
available.
There's tourmaline, because I'm wearing like a little pink tourmaline necklace today.
Okay.
What's tourmaline?
Tourmaline is it's a gemstone that comes
pink?
in every color of the world, and pink is one of them.
Well, if you were going to recommend a pink gemstone for someone, what would you say for them to look at? What's going to be sparkly and give off cool things?
Your favorite pink gemstone?
I would go with a tourmaline. Yeah.
There we go.
Second would
and you did.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Well, pink sapphire. It's kind of a toss-up, because pink sapphires are really gorgeous too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
See, people don't think of that. Sapphire is always think of blue, but they're pink as well. It can be anything, right?
Yep. But the thing is, as I went to the Gemological Institute of America with Martin Key, whose father owned a tourmaline mine out in Maine. So, so I kind of got a.
I want a tourmaline mine.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Is tourmaline a pricier rock?
I'm sorry?
Is tourmaline one of the more pricey rocks, or is it like?
It can be. It can be. This one isn't real pricey because it's kind of like in the rough.
Okay.
So, although it was a lot of money because it was made by a woman who is a designer, who's really kind of a good designer, and she gets a lot of money for her work.
Okay.
So, but she's really good.
Well, she deserves a lot of money then.
Yeah, she really does.
All right, tourmaline and pink sapphires. Cool. All right. See?
Yeah.
So how to get ready for Barbie? We gave some pointers.
Barbie season.
Yes, Barbie season.
What color is a mushroom cloud bulldog? Red. What would be a red?
Kind of orangey, yeah. Kind of a mixed smash of black and orange,
You don't leave Oppenheimer out.
Right. Was it? Speaking of space, What was it the guy who was the whistleblower, or was it some other guy that testified before Congress the other day that there definitely is life?
The UFO folks.
Yeah, yeah.
It's interesting. We thought it was going to be a real barn burner, but it really turned out not to be. But there was still the problem with that particular hearing is that you kind of came away with everything that you already, kind of suspected. So I don't think it's over. I think
over. It's not over until we say it's over. It's 45 years ago Friday that Animal House came out. So there.
Oh, that's big. Ooh. That's big. But yeah, the questions will still remain. They were extremely, it didn't help. I think that was very intentional by the government to have these particular people testifying because all you did was come away with more questions. And I think that's for those who are X-Files fans, that's what they do.
Well, somebody told me that they were watching some of these congressional trials, and some guy who was testifying, who was some kind of government official, had made the comment that they have, in fact, recovered stuff that is out technologically
unidentifiable,
and they're trying to now figure out how it was done going backwards. They've got the finished product, now they're trying to go
reverse engineer it. Yes. Well, it's funny though because I could take a jar of Jello pudding, chocolate pudding, and throw it in the air, and it would land and crash, and the government would retrieve it and go, "There's a strange substance in here. We can't quite identify. We're not sure if it's alien in nature." So it's a strange thing, but hopefully in our lifetimes that would be fun.
Maybe that's what happens when we die. We go, and those could be the messages that Brenda's getting from.
I'm smelling Jello pudding, but
think about it. Maybe we just go to another planet when we're dead.
Well, I hope
there's one way to find out. Unfortunately,
yes. I hope they have a good movie theater there. So
I just don't want to go first. Okay.
No. I hope there's a Costco there.
That would be hell. You'd know you're in hell if there's no Costco. You can eat anything you want. Oh, there's no Costco. Oh, and there's no pizza. But go ahead, have everything else.
Have a good time. Yes. We have skim milk and no thanks. Anyway, Patty, thank you for coming in today and being our Barbie girl.
Okay, we'll talk about your pinky personality next week.
Excellent.
All
right. Lock it in. All right. Have a wonderful Wednesday.
Thanks, you too, guys.
See you soon. Bye-bye. That is Patty Galoon Hansen, your local jeweler.
She's looking hot.
Our hottie.
Yeah, she's hot.
Leave her on a high note.
How do I get out of here?
There's no way out.
There's no way out.
Talking about hell.
This is hell. This is hell. Hey, we got another. We got another 24, another $23.99.
We're doing a telethon here, actually.
24/7. Bulldog and Jeff 24/7.
Call in your pledges 555-1212.
555. Help!
And now here's Sammy Davis Jr. singing "The Candyman."
Oh.
All right. Who can make a sunrise? All right. Hey, she found the button. She escaped.
No, I just can't. I put her out of her misery. She looked like she was ready to burst. Her head was getting burst. If we didn't let her out of here, I thought,
once Sammy showed up,
we like her.
once the most important part of the Rat Pack showed up.
Okay, right. Tonight 6:30. No, 6.
6.
You always tell me 6:30. That's why I'm always coming in at 6:45.
Yeah.
So 6 o'clock, Author Circle. You don't have to have anything written. No. If you're interested in writing, you can just show up.
We'll
be in the community room.
Yep.
With the guy who is drinking coffee who should never have coffee.
Welcome in. All right, let's go.
Yeah.
Yes. No. I'll be good tonight. I'll drink.
Not you.
Oh, yes, yes. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
But learn a lot. Interesting, fun group, very helpful group, and it seems like everybody's like a cheerleading for each other.
It's a positive. Cool. It's oozing positivity
so far.
Yes, yeah. Don't worry. We'll turn it to a dark place by next year at this time.
No, but Carla Luna is enough reason to show up.
She's wonderful.
She's wonderful, funny, helpful, nice, smart on the technical stuff.
Without a doubt.
On any
kind level. Of our writing group's secret weapon.
Yes. Well, we don't want her to be secret. She's great.
That is true.
And a lot of nice people.
Cool. All right. See you all tonight, hopefully. If not, we'll see you tomorrow at this very spot. It'll be the rest of the week here in the Saukville Satellite Sunroom. So I like that,
Boy, love the alliteration.
Yes.
Are we going to Barbie today?
I don't think today's the day. Probably Friday.
Go tomorrow. It's going to be like 90 and humid.
Perfect. Maybe. Okay. No, that makes
today
sense.
and tomorrow are the worst days. Probably supposed to be decent.
That tracks. All right, cool. All right, well, we'll have a Barbie report by the end of the week. We'll see how that goes. Maybe I'll start collecting. You never know. All right. I'll start collecting Kens. So there we go. What if Ken's foot is up? Probably not. All right. We will talk to you all tomorrow. Take care. Have